Well, I'm mainly doing this video because sometimes, I'll see people ask, not to me directly, what's a social justice warrior? And the problem is, sorry about that. Like I say, my videos aren't all that great. I'm an amateur at this stuff. I'm not any good. But anyways, videos like this usually aren't going to get monetized, and usually YouTube doesn't even allow them to be seen. So most people probably won't even see this anyways. But what is a social justice warrior? Are they liberals or extreme leftists? Well, social justice warriors come in a lot of varieties. They can be extreme leftists and on the extreme right. A lot of fundamental Christians and Muslims tend to be social justice warriors. Basically, a social justice warrior, they're basically pricks that want to control what you think, what you say. They may use buzzwords like you're racist, you're sexist, you're homophobic, you're a libtard, conservatard, Trump-tard, Trumpantasy. What else would they do? Any type of buzzword with tard in it. Basically belittling anybody with different opinions than them. They do not like it when your opinion is different than theirs. Antifa, people like them, they'll even get violent if your opinions are different than them. You don't believe in their God, or you don't believe in God at all, they're going to get kind of pissy about that. It's a social justice warrior. Basically, they're no better than the people they dislike. They want to control what you think, what you say. They're very authoritative. They can be fascist, of course, depending on, right or left. But basically, that's a social justice warrior. That's not really about social justice. It seems like you may say, well, what's wrong with social justice? Well, that's the thing. They want justice for their group, and they want it by taking away rights from another group. For example, some of the left-wing social justice warriors, they want to take away rights from men and from whites and make it look like whites and men are horrible people and minorities are wonderful. And they may worship like the Muslims, make Muslims look better than they actually are. Oh, it's a great religion, it's a religion of peace. No such thing as a religion of peace. And of course, you got on the other side, for example, Christian social justice warriors, they're trying to take prayer out of school. You can't read a Bible, which you can, of course. And they want their religion taught in schools. When they say God's taken out of school, they mean their God, not your God if you're a Muslim or a Jew. They get kind of pissy if a Jew or a Muslim, or a teacher were to pray to their God or have students. And I can assure you that if you were to have like a world religion class, they would not be too happy about their kids learning about other religions, especially learning about the creation myths and all this stuff. And I'm talking about any people on the extreme right in religion, whether Jewish, Christian, or Muslim. Some of extreme Christians can't even accept the fact that their Jesus was a Jew. I mean, I'm sure some of you probably seen the videos where people get kind of really pissy when they find that out. Social justice warriors want social justice only for their group, only for them. That's all they care about is their own clique. It's all about themselves. They want to control what you say, what you think. They're easily offended. Oh man, talking about easily offended. They are easily offended. They're mainly going to be white. Most social justice, not all, but most of them will be white. And they want to tell you what should be offensive to you and what shouldn't be. And they actually believe, a lot of them, that these politicians are on their side, at least their favorite politicians. They cannot see a problem in their favorite politician, but they can tell you what's wrong with your politician. For example, people who are on the left can tell you everything bad about Trump, but the people on the right can tell you everything bad about Hillary Clinton. It's kind of like, with religious people, Christians and Muslims. If you want to know everything wrong with Islam, you ask a Christian. If you want to know everything wrong with Christianity, you just ask a Jew. That's basically how it is. You want to know what's wrong with Judaism, you ask the other two. They can all tell you what's wrong with other people's religions. You want to know what's wrong with Catholics, ask a Protestant. You want to know what's wrong with the Protestants, ask a Catholic. They all can give you verses in their holy books and everything that can cite them. It's the same thing with listening to these people tell you about Trump, Hillary, Bernie Sanders, and all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with having a favorite politician. Hey, I'm a liberal or a conservative, Republican, Democrat, nothing wrong with that. But when you go to this point where you treat people that think differently as if they're an enemy, and that's what social justice warriors do. If you don't think like them, you're an enemy of theirs. You know, you're an enemy. If you don't think like them, you are an enemy. You are their enemy. They just don't like you. When it becomes like that, then you're a social justice warrior. And you're kind of a sad person. You know, it is what it is. It bees what it bees. Hope this clears it up. Feel free to watch any of my other videos. But anyways, you know, let's see if I can think of anything else, you know. Well, whatever. Have fun on New Year's. If you've seen this before New Year's Day, I believe in Germany now they have to have a safe zone for women because they're getting messed with by the Muslims and African men. Who would have thought that would have happened, huh? I hate to tell you, this is going to piss off a lot of you people. Western men, and prove me wrong if you disagree. Good luck doing this. Western men, not Western white men, Western men, black men, white men, I don't care. If they're Western, they treat women better than people in non-Western countries. I hate to tell you that, okay? But think about it. Think about how South America women are treated versus North America and Europe and Australia. Sorry. It is what it is. It be is what it be. So I'm not saying you don't let those people in your country. I mean, come on. I'm not saying that. But social justice warriors are offended easily. And of course, another thing about social justice warriors I should bring up, they would love to cost you your job and your livelihood. They think, you know, protesting a business is a good idea. They don't care about the people working there that are going to lose their jobs. They could care less. Well, I know this video is not going to get monetized and it's probably going to get shadow banned. You know, I don't see anything wrong with it, but this is how YouTube is these days. And that's another thing about social justice warriors. You have to think like them, or else they will find ways to screw you over. Not only that, YouTube wants to be family friendly. Remember when Las Vegas tried that? It didn't work. Why should everything be family friendly? Can adults have some fun too? Not everything's about children. Not all of us have children, you know. Not all of our lives revolve around children. I mean, nothing wrong with kids. I like kids. They're cute and everything, but come on. Oh, bye.